Jackson said, tomorrow may be too late. So if it takes doing away with the filibuster, whatever we need to do, we need to do it. And you couldn't have a better representative than Stephen Horsford here in District 1. He serves on the very powerful Ways and Means Committee that controls kind of the whole tax system, Medicare, all the big social issues go through his committee. He's been fighting for this district a long time. He is a friend. He is a partner. He is your representative.
Thank you, Dina, and it's always great to be with you in this fight. And Congresswoman Dina Titus is a champion on a lot of issues, and especially voting rights. And I'm so proud to be here with you here at Faith at First AME Church, which we have been here many times for events over the years. Thank you to Reverend Jackson and to the Faith Organizing Alliance, to Common Cause, to CHISPA, to all the organizations that are involved in this vigil, this Good Trouble vigil. And I just want to add words to what Congresswoman Titus just said, which is, this is our fundamental right. They are not taking us back. We've come too far, and we are not going back. And it was Congressman John Lewis who actually was in front of the marchers when they marched across that Edmund Pettus Bridge. He was beaten, he bled, and as he shared, he almost died for that fundamental right to vote. He was young, but he was trying to speak up for his community and for change. And he stood side by side along with Dr. Martin Luther King and other leaders to advocate for the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act and so many other important protections that we still hold dear today. So when we talk about civil rights, we're talking about voting rights and housing rights and education rights and LGBTQ rights. This is what John Lewis fought for and stood for, and what we're here today to honor. But let it be clear, that legacy is under attack. There are some who will want to try to take us back. And why? Why do they want to make it harder for people to vote? Why do they want to force people to have to stand in lines hours upon hours just in order to have their voice heard at the ballot box? Power. Power. Because but the greatest thing is, we have the power. The power is in each one of us to be heard through our voices at the ballot box. And that is what the For the People Act and the John Lewis Voting Rights Enhancement Act are all about. And I am proud, along with Congresswoman Titus, we've already passed the For the People Act out of the House. It's time for the Senate to do their job. And I agree, it's one of those non-negotiables. You can't get to the other issues without voting rights. And we need to reauthorize the Voting Rights Act, and that is the John Lewis Voting Rights Enhancement Act. It's an honor. We renamed it after John Lewis in honor of him. So I just want to close by asking all of you, because you all are doing the work, and I want to say thank you for doing the work. But we need more people engaged on these issues, because if we're not engaged, then the other side might win. And they will engage, but we can't go back. So with your commitment, with your organizing, with your tenacity, we will continue to press forward. And as John Lewis said, to get into good trouble, necessary trouble. And I will always stand on the right side of justice, along with Dina Titus and the legacy of John Lewis. I want to ask our state assemblywoman, Sandra Summers Armstrong, to come up.